Hi everyone, it's me, the Whispering Princess, and my first name is Devora. I wanted to speak about the suicide of Tara Cordell. She wrote a letter on the website that she wanted to commit suicide. She's a 27-year-old dietitian that has committed suicide, and it's very, very sad. All I could tell you is whoever's even thinking about who's thinking about committing suicide, please don't do it. Really, please don't do it. Okay, I had 101 reasons to commit suicide. I was thinking about it all the time. My whole life I was thinking about having to commit suicide. And actually I would never do it. First of all, when you commit suicide, it is murder. What you're doing is killing yourself, okay? So whoever's even thinking about committing suicide, please don't do it because what you're really doing is murdering, but you're murdering oneself. And anybody that has a little bit of faith, has any belief in God, thou shalt not kill, you do not kill yourself. It's like killing somebody else. It's like taking a gun and shooting someone else. So don't kill yourself. Second of all, if you would know anything about my life, believe me, trust me, you would be walking away smiling, have a big, big smile on your face. First of all, I have parents that are two very evil people. I have a mother that's severely mentally ill, and I have a father that's very evil. My mother prefers my sister over me. Now, my sister is really actually is a traveling prostitute. She's been traveling 25 years around the world with different men. And my parents prefer her over me. Second of all, when I grew up, I was I was really brutally beaten up for no reason by my mentally ill mother because my father was having affairs for the past 40 years. So I grew up with very sick parents. Then I married a guy that I thought that was an attorney who turned out to be a mobster, a criminal. I was the second wife. He's got four kids from three different ladies. Okay, he's got his first son who's autistic, then my two daughters. I believe he had a fourth child with somebody else, and now he claims that he's only married to the third wife. But the guy is a mobster and a very sick person. Okay, and this sick person, I spent 14 and a half years in court with him. Okay, and he ripped my children away from me. And he lied to the court that I was crazy, I was mentally ill. I had every reason in the world to want to commit suicide. Okay, so I had crazy parents from hell who who preferred my sister over me. I had an ex-husband from hell, okay, who spent 14 and a half years in court with me, okay, in order to rip my children away from me. I have, and this mobster, this ex-husband of mine who lives in Boca Raton, who's a psychopath, this crazy psychopath is actually went ahead. What he did was he put my older daughter in jail and then my younger daughter in jail. Okay, he put my older daughter in jail for smoking pot and my younger daughter for throwing something at him because some kid okay, he snuck through her window. So I had every reason to cry and to want to commit suicide 100 times. But I wouldn't do it because I do believe in God and I don't believe that, and I really don't, and I really I do not want to commit murder. I don't want to commit suicide because I refuse to commit murder. So anybody that's out there, okay, that's thinking about doing it, this I to be honest with you, I never even connected to any person in this world, maybe two or three people in my lifetime. and I'm a middle-aged woman. So I'm telling you one thing, to going ahead and to commit suicide, don't do it. There has to be one person in your lifetime that you could turn to, that you could speak to. So going ahead and committing suicide, that's not a smart thing to do. This Tara Cordell had a great job in the city. She was living in West Village by herself, and she couldn't connect to anybody. I understand that. I was not able to connect anybody. But one thing I was happy about, which she unfortunately has not realized it, is helping out other people. Because if you help out other people, you have to feel somehow feel some sort of a satisfaction when you help out others. And I do believe if she would have stayed alive, maybe it's hard for her to find somebody in her mid 20s, okay? But I'm sure that she would have found somebody, a friend, a boyfriend, somebody that she could have spoken with. All I could tell you is now in my middle age, I couldn't find anybody. Every guy that I meet here in New York is an asshole, is a pure asshole. One guy is worse than the other. I mean, the last guy that I had came to my apartment, okay, and asked me for money. A 37-year-old attorney asking me for money, okay? A lot of these guys are just users, nuts, mentally ill. I think that they're more losers than winners in this world. And you cannot give up hope. So, anybody that's even thinking about committing suicide, don't do it. Look at me. Okay, I had a mentally ill mother, an evil father, a sister that's a hoe, an ex-husband who's a mobster, and all the guys that I meet here in Brooklyn, New York are losers. Everybody's trying to use me, okay? So I was thinking about committing suicide, but I wouldn't do it. Because suicide, thou shalt not kill. You do not commit murder, not upon others, and not upon yourself. Okay, so anybody that's thinking about doing it, please do not commit suicide. There is some hope. Okay, there is somebody, one person out there in this whole world, in the billions of people that you're living with, that you are able to connect with. So anybody that's thinking about this, do not do what Tara Cordell did. A beautiful dietitian from New York City, from the West Village, okay, that committed suicide on January 30th of 2019. Please don't do it. So I'm making this video to say that it is very, very sad that this girl has committed suicide, and she should never have done it. And anybody else that's out there that's thinking about it, please don't do it. You know, you could get in touch with me on Facebook, and what we could do, we could talk. But please do not commit suicide. That's the craziest thing, and anybody could do it. Okay, I had every reason, I was thinking about in the back of my mind of wanting to commit suicide. So please don't do it. So it's nice talking to you guys. And please, anybody out there who's thinking about committing suicide, please don't do it. Okay, love you guys, and have a great day and have a blessed day. Bye.